Controversial event at a local library goes off without a hitch after fears that history would repeat itself.
Bricks were thrown through the windows of the Red Ink Library overnight ahead of Red Books Day, where they read parts of the Communist Manifesto. Protesters crashed last year's event, and last night's vandalism had organizers concerned it would happen again. 12
News reporter Amanda Pitts has more now from Providence.
Well, those here at the Red Ink Community Library call this a pattern of harassment. They wish that people could talk about their differences rather than resort to violence.
It makes me pretty angry, frustrated, annoyed.
That's how the director of this community library in Providence's Mount Hope neighborhood is feeling after being the target of a hate group yet again.
It's the same groups who've been harassing us for the last year plus now.
David Raylanew of Red Ink says he was woken up Tuesday by a call from the building manager, telling him to get there as soon as possible. When he arrived, he saw this: the front windows smashed, 2 bricks lying on the floor.
As soon as I got here, it was pretty clear what had happened, that 2 bricks had been thrown through our windows.
It happened ahead of the library's annual Red Books Day event, where they read part of the Communist Manifesto. On this date last year, the event was interrupted by a group of people doing Nazi salutes and waving a Nazi flag.
We're celebrating the 175th anniversary of the publication of the Communist Manifesto.
This year, as the inside was full of people, allies stood outside of the library ready for that group to return, but they didn't.
I think the community has been pretty loud, pretty vocal in saying that they don't want any kind of harassment here, that kind of hatred is not welcome, and yet these people keep coming back.
Raylanew says he wishes a conversation could be had before people resort to vandalism like this.
The fact that there is an opposition out there who disagrees with the way that we believe, the way that we practice, the way that that we study, I would encourage anybody who is interested in learning more about what we do here to just come have a conversation, to really just come talk to us and not throw bricks in the middle of the night.
Now, Providence police were nearby during this event, but they were not needed. In Providence, Amanda Pitts, 12 News.